What's going on, guys? It is your boy Dylan591 here, and today we are back with another video. And in this video we're going to be doing an upgrade and showing you a couple things that I have done to the Rustler. So in this video I'm going to be talking about the RPM front bumper that I have got and the Vant LiPo battery here. This is a 2-cell LiPo 50C 5200 milliamp hour battery, and this LiPo battery is actually really good for the price, and we'll talk more about that later. And we'll get some running videos in this video of the Rustler here. I really don't see too much of a difference in like power, but runtime is definitely a big factor when it comes to the LiPo in a brush system. So we already got the LiPo already put in here. I've already done one run so far with it. It is fully charged right now. Like I said, in this video, at the end, we will be doing some running videos of the Rustler here with the LiPo in the brush setup. But we're mainly going to be talking about the bumper, this RPM bumper we're going to be throwing on the front here. This is going to be a lot wider. It's going to give, it's basically going to hit the bumper. It's going to give it a little bit more protection instead of it just slamming straight into my wheels or slamming here. It's getting scuffed up. I need to have definitely a new bumper. So this is definitely going to help with the front end for sure, most definitely. So it's going to definitely help with, going to give it some more wide effect here, so it's not all tucked in like this little bumper that they add on pretty much every TRAXXAS that's two-wheel drive. The Rustler, the Bandit, and the Stampede all get this bumper except for the Slash. The Slash is the one that gets its custom front and rear bumper. So in order to change this bumper, we're just going to go ahead and open it here. RPM always includes stickers. I have some RPM products. Now the reasoning for this bumper here is this is a hardened plastic. Instead of going with an aluminum bumper, it's going to bend and it's going to give it more stress on other plastic parts. So with going with something like this, it's more flexible, more durable than stock TRAXXAS parts. So with going with something like this, I'm definitely going to have more durability, and I'm not going to be putting that much strain on other parts. Now, there is probably going to be some other parts that I'm going to upgrade to aluminum on here, but this is one of the parts that I did not want to go aluminum with. And the reasoning is I didn't want to put more strain, because when you would go to, say, hit a jump or bash and your bumper hits it, it's going to put more strain on your plastic parts, because it's not going to take the absorption of the punishment that this would. So this is going to, you know, more or less flex instead of transferring all of that energy through the car and maybe breaking something else. So that's one cool thing about the RPM. It's very strong, flexible parts, and you can get pretty much anything RPM on this car. Let's go ahead and take this bumper off. Like I said, it's 2 Phillips head screwdriver. Just 2 Phillips head screws here that you need to take off. It's a pretty easy process here. Between this and the LiPo, that's really all I've done to this thing. The LiPos definitely gives me more run time. I like how this bumper is. This is the first RPM bumper I've bought. For my Slash, I bought RPM caster blocks. I bought RPM front steering blocks. And then I wanted to say there was something else RPM that I bought. I think that might have been it. But I haven't had any issues, because I ended up snapping my caster block and my steering block, and I ended up just upgrading it to RPM, and I haven't had any issues with the RPM ones. I haven't broken anything since then, as far as the caster blocks and steering blocks go. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. New bumper. is on. I say let's take it out and do some running and give you guys a little bit of a comparison. I mean, if you guys want to, you could go check out the first test run. I did it with a nickel metal hydride. So I did it with basically a stock battery that you would get if you was to order a stock battery, or one that if you was to order one that was to come with a stock battery, that would be what you would get equivalent to. But yeah, like I said, this is 5200 mAh, 7.4 volt, 50C Vant LiPo 2-cell. So let's go take it out and do some running. So we got the Rustler out here. We got it with the 2-cell LiPo in there, the Vant 2-cell LiPo, and we're gonna do some running out here on the gravel. This is all stock with the TRAXXAS Titan and the XL-5. Definitely a lot more run time, more consistent power with the LiPo. But you're not really going to see that big of an improvement until you go to like a brushless system, which we're going to do to this. So there you guys go. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Still Fun on One signing out. Peace. Here's a little bit of some bonus footage. Got both the cars out. Neighbor, he used to have an RC. Let him drive the Rustler. This is the Slash. You can just tell how much of a difference the brushless is. This thing flies. This thing is crazy fast. It keeps wanting to go sideways on me with that. The grass is a little bit damp. There you guys go, some bonus footage.